Top 7 Best Curved Gaming Monitor in 2022. Through extensive research and testing, I have put together the list of options that will meet the need of different types of buyers. So whether it's price, performance, or particular use, we have got you covered. For more information, I have put links of products in the description. Make sure to check it out. Like the video, comment, don't forget to subscribe, and let's get started. Number 7. Acer Predator X38. Acer makes good gaming monitors, some of the best. So, it's no surprise that the Acer Predator X38 made it onto the list. The Predator X38 provides high brightness for a curved monitor and great colors on a 38-inch IPS panel with a 3840x1600 native resolution. What can't be understated is the X38's killer design with its built-in LED, speakers, and thin aluminum legs. The underglow of the monitor's bottom-facing LED provides a nice ambience to whatever you're playing as well. And first impressions are very good, too, thanks to an unusually pleasant unboxing and setting up process. I found it surprisingly light for a monster this size, at just 9.48, and that includes the big metal stand, which comes pre-fitted, another setup nicety. The ultra-wide aspect ratio and 3840x1600 resolution gives you a wide field of view, especially in shooters where expanding the battlefield could give you a strategic edge. In Doom Eternal, the experience was almost overwhelming, and seeing the colors of this IPS in such a sumptuous environment was an eye-candy deluxe thrill. It doesn't quite dazzle like a quantum dot screen. Again, Samsung does slightly better with that technology across its recent gaming screens, but there's little to complain about. At HDR 400, it's good enough to deliver what you want in HDR effects, but it's not dazzling like the HDR 1000 screens you can now buy, like the Asus G43UQ. But that also makes it extremely well suited to driving games. And while it might not have the extreme width of something like the 49-inch Samsung CR9, its 1600 vertical res is debatably more useful than the maximum 1440 of that Samsung model, or paltry 1080 of its still popular 49-inch predecessors. Number 6. Gigabyte M32UC. Gaming with the PlayStation 5 or Xbox Series X requires a different type of monitor than one for PC gaming, as the consoles support 4K gaming, and they don't support ultra-wide formats. So it isn't ideal to use something like the Dell Alien or a W3423DW with the consoles. If you're looking for a curved monitor for gaming on the PS5 or Xbox Series X, we recommend the Gigabyte M32UC. It has a 32-inch screen with a high 4K resolution and has HDMI 2.1 bandwidth that allows you to play 4K games up to 120 FPS from either console without issue. Its VRR support also works with both the PS5 and Xbox for a nearly tear-free gaming experience. It has low input lag and motion looks smooth as it has a quick response time at 120 Hz, but it's slower at 60 Hz, leading to some motion blur with fast moving content in 60 FPS games. Number 5. Dell S2721HGF. If you find the Dell S3422DWG too expensive or don't need the ultra-wide display, you can still find something cheaper with the Dell S2721HGF. It's a rather basic monitor with a 1500R curve and a 1080p resolution with a 16:9 aspect ratio. Although the lower resolution compared to the other monitors in this recommendation doesn't help achieve sharp images, it's less taxing on your graphics card and is one of the trade-offs you have to make for a cheap display. Besides the lower resolution, it's still great for gaming and has most features you would want in a gaming monitor. As is normal for cheaper VA panels, there's black smearing with dark objects. Still, the 144 Hz refresh rate, native FreeSync support, and G-Sync compatibility make it a great choice for gaming. While it doesn't have a local dimming feature and doesn't support HDR, its darkroom performance is still good enough if you don't need the best performance, as it has a great native contrast for deep blacks. Number 4. Dell S3422DWG. You can still save money and find a good curved gaming monitor if you're on a budget. The Dell S3422DWG is a versatile ultra-wide option with a 34-inch screen and 3440x1440 resolution, and it has an 1800R curve to bring the edges of the screen within your field of vision. It's a great gaming monitor with incredibly low input lag and a good response time at the max refresh rate. It supports FreeSync VRR technology if the frame rate of your game drops, and it has a maximum refresh rate of 144 Hz. It also has a backlight strobing feature to reduce persistence blur with fast-moving objects. While you don't get the same picture quality as on the Dell Alienware W3423DW, it's still good for dark and bright rooms. Still, it's a good monitor for what you're paying for, and it even has good HDR brightness that makes some highlights pop. Number 3. Samsung LC32G75TQSNXZA. While the Dell Alienware W3423DW and the LG 34G P950GB are both ultra-wide curved monitors, you can find standard monitors in the mid-range category for cheaper. If that's what you're interested in, the Samsung LC32G75TQSNXZA is an excellent choice. It's a 1440 model available in 27 and 32-inch screen sizes with a 16:9 aspect ratio. And it has a pretty aggressive 1000R curve to bring the edges of the screen within your field of vision. It's well suited for bright and dark rooms as it can overcome glare easily and display deep blacks, but its HDR experience isn't as good as on the Dell because it has a terrible local dimming feature. It has a 240 Hz refresh rate, VRR support, and an excellent response time at any frame rate, resulting in smooth and responsive gameplay. It has low input lag, so your on-screen actions feel responsive too. However, there are some issues with its VRR support that causes flicker, and there are bugs in the firmware, but this doesn't affect all games, and if it doesn't bother you, it's an excellent curved gaming monitor you can get in the mid-range price range. Number 2. LG 34G P950GB. If you want to spend a bit less while maintaining great gaming performance, then something in the upper mid-range category like the LG 34G P950GB is an excellent choice for you. While you lose out on the fantastic picture quality of the Dell Alienware W3422DWG, gaming is still great as it has the same native G-Sync support and 21:9 aspect ratio with a slightly more subtle 1900R curve. It has a 144 Hz native refresh rate that you can overclock to 180 Hz. And if you have an AMD graphics card, FreeSync VRR also works. It has a quick response time at any refresh rate you are gaming at, and it has low input lag for a responsive feel. It has great peak brightness and decent reflection handling, so visibility isn't an issue in bright rooms if that's where you have your gaming setup. If you game in a dark room, it isn't as good as the Dell as it has a low contrast that makes blacks look gray, but that's the trade-off of getting a cheaper monitor. Although it lacks a backlight strobing feature to reduce persistence blur, it has a flicker-free backlight that reduces eye strain during long gaming sessions. Number 1. Dell Alienware W3422DWG. The best curved gaming monitor we've tested is the Dell Alienware W3422DWG. Although there's limited availability for this monitor through retailers, it's readily available through Dell's website. It's a unique monitor in terms of panel technology because it's the first to use a QD OLED panel, meaning it delivers perfect black levels in dark rooms like an OLED and delivers a wide range of colors thanks to its quantum dot technology. This means that the picture quality is remarkable, and it's outstanding if you like playing HDR games. Highlights pop and colors look vivid, and the 21:9 aspect ratio and 1800R curve deliver an immersive gaming experience as you can see more of your game at once. On top of its fantastic picture quality, it's also excellent for gaming as it has a fast 175 Hz refresh rate, and its OLED panel offers a near instantaneous response time, meaning there's no blur trail behind fast-moving objects. Even though its input lag isn't as good as other gaming monitors, it's still low enough for a responsive gaming experience. It also has native G-Sync variable refresh rate, VRR support, which is great if you have an NVIDIA graphics card as you can take full advantage of it. So guys, that's all for the top 7 best curved gaming monitor in 2022. The links of all products are given in the description, which are updated for the best prices. Subscribe our channel for more videos. We will meet in next video. Till then, take care, bye.